mobilizer Yankuba Koli are forthcoming, as the West Coast region has already raised $83,000, with KMC acquiring $196,000. And in Banjul, Mayor Abdoulaye Ba spearheaded the pledge with a personal pledge of $20,000, while promising to put in place mechanisms that will help raise funds for the party as it prepares for its National Congress. When it was time for Banjulians to share their views on the way forward for the party, the mayor of Banjul, Abdoulaye Ba, Alhaji Usman B. Konate, a member of the Banjul Elders Committee, Biri Birinjai, chairman of the BCC, Lee Sandau, Bintu Koli Youth Mobilizer, Honorable Babu Karnyang, Honorable Mas Aksigai, who is the APRC liaison officer for Banjul, all commended the task force for their move in strengthening the APRC party as envisaged by its leader. They were unanimous in assuring the team of Banjulians unwavering support to the APRC party as the only party they say is development-oriented. It was the last meeting for the top party, one that was indeed consultative as it brought out all the bottlenecks they feel are impeding the swift progress of the party. Well, Grts caught up with the chairman of the task force team, Majority Leader Fabakary Tombong Jatta, to sound his views about the just concluded nationwide tour embarked upon by the APRC party.
While on this tour, what we have observed is that the great majority of our stakeholders, both in the provinces and in the urban area, are very enthusiastic. And they are very grateful to the type of leadership we have in this country, and they are proud to belong to this particular party. And from all indications, all are prepared to take stock of ourselves, look back, be critical of ourselves, identify our weaknesses and our strengths, and map out strategies for the way forward. So we hope and pray, and all indications are that it will be a very rewarding Congress. And for that, we thank His Excellency, the party leader.
Fabakary also shed more light on the way forward for the APRC party as they prepared for the party's 5th National Congress.
Honorable Fad Lamin Faye, Fad Mas Job, Tombong Sedi, Mas Aksigai, Litimboj, they are on, trying to raise funds so that we don't go back to the president, our party leader, and ask. We are taking stock of ourselves from now. The party should be able to sustain itself. After 20 years, we should be able to sustain. So we must map out strategies, how the party can be self-sustaining. If the party leader gives us anything, it will be in addition. But it does not mean if he does not do it, we should not be able to do it. That in itself is a weakness on the entire membership. So a host of things, party discipline, and a lot of other things will be looked into. So at the party programs, policies, etc., we will look at it. Even the party constitution and manifesto, we will look at all of them, and then try to come out with something that will stand the test of time.
Aissatou Badiane Sarr, GRTS.
Munazamat Al-Dawa Al-Islamiyya, under the leadership of the Charities Regional Director, on Friday presented 500 bags of rice and 200 bags of cement, 500 bags of cement and 200 bags of rice to the National Disaster Management Agency, NDMA, under the chairmanship of His Excellency the President, Chef Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya AJJ Jammeh. The donation was received on behalf of the President by the Minister of Health and Social Welfare. Rohi Bitey reports.
As part of its support to the country's development endeavors, Munazamat Al-Dawa Al-Islamiyya once again demonstrated a hand of support to disaster victims by donating 500 bags of cement and 200 bags of rice to the National Disaster Management Agency. These bags of cement and rice are part of the token donated by the charity and is expected to help disaster victims in the country under the supervision of a National Disaster Management Agency. This move is not the first of its kind, with Munazamat Al-Dawa Al-Islamiyya already known for its immense contribution to the various sectors in the country, among which disaster is key.
We will continue to look around, we will continue to explore opportunities like this, in order to call all Gambians, individuals, institutions to come up and give support to the National Disaster Management Agency. It is not the National Disaster Management Agency that benefits, it is the people and the people that need it. So on that note, I would call on the whole Gambian people with the capability to help the National Disaster Management Agency to come out and help, secure the lives of people that barely need, security. So on that note, and on behalf of the President, His Excellency, and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Chief Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya AJJ Jammeh, I would once again thank you very much for the support, and I please promise that these items would be put into the use.
Since its establishment in the country in 1992, Munazamat has been working and complementing the efforts of government in several areas. This donation, as explained by Ibrahim Hassan Cham, the head of the Dawa and the Department of Social Welfare of the organization, came from the support of their Qatari partners. Hassan, who spoke on behalf of their regional director, Mohammed Muhmin Mahmoud, said this also formed part of their Islamic responsibility. Close to 30,000 people are said to have been affected by disaster in 2013. In light of that, such a gesture will come as a huge consolation to them.
We thank you for such generosity, as I remember that just 1 month ago, a few days before Christmas, Munazamat Al-Dawa Al-Islamiyya donated $5,000 and 15 computers to Yahya Jammeh Islamic Institute in the Gambia, in Islamic University in the Gambia. In June 2012, Munazamat also donated 125 kVA generator to the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare for the supply of power to health facilities in the West Coast region, as well as 1,000 bags of rice to the Gambia government, received by Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, on behalf of the government.
These bags of rice and cement are expected to be transported to the National Disaster Management Agency, under whose supervision they are to reach the expectant beneficiaries. Rohi Bitey, Grts News.
The Gambia Ports Authority informs the general public that Ferry Kanilai will be withdrawn from service on Tuesday, 28 January 2014 at 1600 hours for preventive maintenance works. A media release from the Gambia Ports Authority says normal ferry service will be restored on Thursday, 30th January 2014. We'll be back with news from outside the borders of the country after this short break.
RLG, Institute of Technology, has brought AdTech computer education here in the Gambia. Yes, with world-renowned training giant AdTech in partnership with internationally recognized universities, you can now enroll for world-class IT degree programs right here in the Gambia and get certified with an internationally recognized AdTech career ACCP. ACCP program offers modules for programming languages such as SQL, PHP, Java, Microsoft.NET, Dreamweaver, and more. The payment plan is very flexible, and the good news is, after completing your ACCP second year course here in the Gambia, you can have the opportunity to undergo a 1-year IT degree program in any of our affiliate universities, or to do it here online with our partner university, Mahatma Gandhi University. With ACCP career program, you're one step ahead to becoming an internationally recognized mobile app and web developer. For more info, visit us at RLG Institute of Technology, 62 Kariba Avenue, opposite Pipeline Mosque, or call us now on 437-1170 or 794-4399. Email adtechtraining@rlggambia.gm.
Welcome back. A transitional prime minister has been appointed in the Central African Republic. Andre Napayiki is to lead the government of President Catherine Samba Panza, who was earlier selected to replace former interim president Michel Djotodia, who was forced to resign. Also in Egypt, 49 pro-Morsi supporters have been killed in clashes with security forces in the streets of Cairo. We have more on these and other stories from Madagascar in the CFI report.
It was here, about 200 meters from the municipal stadium in Antananarivo, where the new president's swearing-in ceremony was ending, that a hand grenade was thrown on the crowds. The attack killed a 2-month-old baby and wounded 45 people. A police investigation is underway. 62-year-old André Zapayeke had been vice president of the Central African States Development Bank since November 2012. He has just been named Prime Minister of the Central African Republic. This little-known technocrat is familiar with matters of development, but today his top